Welcome to my brand new series where I'm gonna go into animated movies and change or add something to the movie that will change the way the characters act, the way the story ends, and it could be for the better or the worse. Now, this is nothing against the movies. I'm actually gonna be doing the ones about these like what ifs on like my favorite animated movies. So this isn't saying this should be done necessarily. This is just what it would be cool to think about and interesting if this was in it. So let's get into it. Hit that intro. Okay, so the question today is going to be, what if Nemo had a brother? Now, that is a pretty big deal. So first, let me just give a quick recap of Finding Nemo. So, Finding Nemo is about how Marlin, this guy, and his wife had like a bunch of kids, and they're all fish, and this big fish attacked and killed Marlin's wife, and all the babies were eaten except for one, and he had a crack, like a little crack on the egg. And Marlin became like an overprotective father because of this, because he lost everyone he loved, and he only had one left, and he wanted to keep him alive. So this made Nemo rebellious, of course, because it's overprotective, and that's what usually happens. So, in a scene where Marlin tells him not to touch the boat or the butt, Nemo touches it, and Nemo gets caught, and Marlin's going after him, and Nemo eventually gets into this fish tank with a bunch of people, and basically he's struggling if he even wants to see his father anymore. But they end up doing, they both learn, Nemo learns that Marlin may be a little overprotective, but he's still doing the right thing and making sure he's protective, and that's it. Nemo learning that, and then Marlin learns that he needs to let go and let Nemo make more decisions for himself, but still be protective in some ways. And it just ends beautifully, and I personally think it's the best animated movie of all time. But here we are with what if Nemo had a brother. So Nemo's problem was that he was rebellious. He didn't want to listen to his father because he was overprotective. And if a brother's added in, well, first we need to decide younger or older. And the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to do the situation for both ages. So first, let's do older brother. So the older brother, meaning that Nemo is the younger brother, that means that the older brother is going to be rebellious to Marlin a lot, well, maybe a little more than Nemo is. And Nemo, because he has an older brother, won't be as much, because, you know, it will be mainly directed at the first child and everything. It will be directed towards mostly the first son. So, say they both get caught and they're on their way. So now they're gonna be more independent, and they're not gonna. Nemo's gonna want Marlin more, but his older brother, Nemo's older brother, won't want that. He doesn't want to associate. He's just like, he isn't gonna help us. He's too worried. And even though Marlin's doing this whole journey with Dory and everything, they're gonna find their way out. And let's just say they figure a way out, and they're out in the ocean, and they didn't even need Marlin. So that shows that they're more independent, and that, but Nemo won't have as much character building, and he's gonna have more of a sad life, because he's probably never gonna see his father again. So the older brother, even though they do escape overall, it may not be the best decision because, well, he's probably not going to see his father again, and he needs his father, really. That's an important thing. So now, what if the older brother stayed at, or didn't get captured? Meaning that he's with Nemo and Dory trying to get, Marlin and Dory trying to get Nemo. And the way I see it, is that Nemo and this older brother are going to be arguing. Marlin and the older brother are going to be arguing, and like the older brother is going to be like, you were too protective. You only did this just because he was just trying to be rebellious towards you. I would have done the same and everything. And they're going to be arguing, and maybe something will happen through the incidents, like say, like with the sharks, with him being there, maybe he'll understand the fear and things to be afraid of in the ocean that Marlin has experienced. So it could end up good, but in the beginning it's going to be rough. They're going to be arguing, and the older brother isn't going to be that helpful. So they still could get Nemo, but that seems a lot worse than as if there was no older brother. So the way it's looking right now is that the older brother is more of an inconvenience than a convenience. So now let's do the younger brother. So let's say Nemo and the younger brother were captured. So I think this is pretty cool because so we know that Marlin is overprotective over Nemo. But if Nemo had an younger brother, Nemo's going to be overprotective from him because that's all he knows. Someone that he's supposed to take care of, someone that he's supposed to help. The only way he knows is overprotecting and helping him with almost everything. So once again, this could go in two ways. Like, he's too young to even notice it, and like he just needs help and he's like crying and everything. But this could also help Nemo in situations like with the group that he may make smarter decisions, because obviously he's not going to have or be as overprotective as Marlin is, but he's still going to be overprotective, as we know. And that might be for the better now that he's a little more understood of the dangers and just like what he's learned from his father, that he will not make some of the decisions he's made in prior. He'll still touch the boat, obviously, but like maybe not do something in the tank that he could have, that he did in the movie before. Like some things that he may not do now that the younger brother is with him and that he even has him. Or the younger brother is old enough and doesn't like that and is an inconvenience, and now Nemo has to find a way out of this, even though he's still very young, but he also has to take care of this younger brother that's being difficult and everything. So obviously if he doesn't like the overprotective of the younger brother, then that isn't good. But the younger brother, if he's like Nemo's very overprotective and he's just like nice and scared and everything, that could, I think, right now the way we're looking at it, is the best option. Now with the younger brother with Marlin, this brings it a whole different perspective, of course. That Marlin's gonna probably even be more worried, because now knowing that Nemo is on the line, there's also gonna be Nemo's younger brother giving Marlin the unnecessary stress and everything of like, are we gonna find Nemo and everything, and how, like, where are we going, and all like the sharks, the jellyfish, he has to do that all, Marlin, with this young kid, and that's just so much more on Marlin that he may not even finish the journey and just go home early, because he's risking two of his sons now, and he just can't have that. So that could be it. So that's what we have, and you can think what you want to think, and let me know if you disagree with my final opinion. But I think that overall it was better off that Nemo didn't have any brothers, but if he did, I think a younger brother coming along and getting captured would be the best option out of the ones. So, yeah, this is it. I hope you guys like the show. I hope you guys like this screen here. I'm trying it out. I thought it'd be cool to have these cool things going on and everything. You know, I just thought it'd be fun and everything. And the next What If we'll be doing, look forward to it. It's gonna be this month, like in a week or two. I'm not quite sure. But in like Toy Story, if Bo never left, if she never went on her own, and if you haven't seen Toy Story 4, then I wouldn't suggest watching this because I am going to talk a lot about Toy Story 4 in this one because that has to do a lot with this issue. Or not issue, but like this movie coming. So if we haven't, I don't know if you should watch it because it's fairly new. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you want me to keep doing this series, let me know in the comments because I'm trying out this new series and I'm having fun researching about the movie, finding how would this change the way the character acts and everything, and I just think it's fun and I want to know if you guys think it's fun. So on that front, bye.